I had voice chat enabled on Roblox for months. I barely used it. Most of the time, people just blasted music or screamed into their microphones, so when I heard someone quietly say my username, I assumed it was another player. I looked around. Nobody was nearby. The game was a huge camping map. There were only 6 players in the server. I checked the player list. Everyone seemed normal. Then I heard it again. This time, closer. Athenes? The voice sounded calm, almost like a whisper. I turned my microphone off. A few seconds later, the voice laughed. You think that helps? My stomach dropped. How did they know I'd muted my mic? I started searching for the player who was talking. Nobody's voice icon was lighting up. Nobody was speaking. Then a notification appeared. Incoming voice call. I froze. Roblox doesn't have voice calls, only proximity chat. There were 2 buttons. Accept. Decline. I clicked decline. The notification disappeared. 10 seconds later, it came back. Incoming voice call. Again. Decline. Again. 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 No matter how many times I rejected it. It returned. Finally, I clicked accept. For a few seconds, silence and then breathing. Slow, heavy breathing. No words, just breathing. I said, hello? The breathing stopped. Then the voice quietly said, turn around. I refused. The voice sighed. I wasn't asking. Every light in the game went out. The entire map became dark. Players started leaving, one by one. Within seconds, I was alone. Or so I thought. I heard footsteps, not through the game, through the voice call, like someone was walking across a wooden floor. Then another sound. A door opening. Very slowly, the voice whispered, I'm almost there. I immediately disconnected from the call. Except, the call didn't end. The voice icon stayed on my screen. No matter what I clicked, it remained connected. Then I noticed something strange. The footsteps were no longer coming through my headphones. They were inside the game now, walking behind my character. I started running. The footsteps matched my speed. I entered a cabin, locked the door. The footsteps stopped outside. Silence. Knock, knock, knock. 3 slow knocks. The voice returned. You locked the wrong door. The cabin walls began disappearing, one by one, as if the game was deleting them. Soon, I was standing outside again. The voice laughed. Then my screen flashed white. I was back at the game's spawn point. Every player had returned. Chat was active again. Everything looked normal. I asked if anyone else had received a voice call. Nobody replied. One player finally answered. What voice call? I explained everything. He simply typed, you answered it? Then he immediately left the game. I closed Roblox, shut my computer down. The next morning, everything seemed normal, until my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered, silence, then breathing. The exact same breathing. Finally, a whisper. You accepted. The call ended. I blocked the number. Since then, every few weeks, I'll be playing Roblox completely alone. No one nearby, no one talking. Then a small notification appears in the corner of my screen. Incoming voice call. I never answer anymore. But every time I decline, the footsteps get a little closer.